So here with Andy, we're
Hiya.
at I am. We're at Blackburn. We're at Stars Fan Fun Day. We're looking out on a beautiful pitch.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, I'm not a fan of Blackburn.
No, I'm not either.
I'm an Albion fan. I'm a happy guy at the moment. But how's the show going for you so far?
Absolutely fantastic. Just meeting people, meeting some of the stars that I liked. It's a bit weird. It's just because I'm just a normal person. I'm just a supporting artist. I just do this as a hobby.
Yeah.
People wanting to talk about the films and that. It's just really strange.
We'll get into the actual film itself in a minute, but how did getting into events come your way? How did this start for you?
You've heard of Martin Lewis?
Yeah.
Well, me and my friends were talking one night. I looked in this, and I wasn't really earning much. I was on a 0 hours contract for the job I was in.
Yeah.
And we said, what kind of job can you do to earn some extra money? I said, how about film extra work? Film extra work? Nah, you won't do that. So I did it in 2012, and nothing happened for 2 years.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I got this one for something called The Knife Man.
Right.
And on my birthday in 2014, I was down in London having an enema.
Right.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was for this 17th century medical. It was never shown.
Right.
But my first one was Grimsby, and it went off from there.
Yeah.
I got this, I got that, and then 2015, I got, could you be in London for Los Alamos, which was the code name for Rogue One?
Yeah.
I said, I can't do it. I really can't do it. I'm abroad in Spain.
Yes.
Okay, all right, no problem. See what we can do. You know, I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
2 months later, get a phone call. Could you be in London for Space Bear? What's that? She said, what do you think it is? Okay, so I went to the Novotel in Hammersmith.
Yeah.
And had the audition.
Yeah.
And a big line of us. And they said, if you get a suite, you're not in. If you get a green dot on your audition card, you're in.
Okay.
First 3 get suites. I get the dot. And by this point, I was tired, fed up. I'd driven for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Walked for 2 miles from Westfield. Couldn't. I mean, I should know London by now, but I couldn't be bothered. So I just parked there. Next minute, you're in. What? And I've been a fan since day one.
Right.
So
yeah. I was going to ask you, a fan as a kid.
I mean, I went to the very first showing in Manchester in December of 1977.
Yeah.
Because what people don't realise is it didn't come here until December. Everybody says, "Oh, I saw it in May." No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
Yeah.
So from there onwards, I was in. And
so how soon did you know that the kind of role? Obviously, Canto Bight was your sequence. When did you start finding out that it was because it's such a unique thing? We've had cantinas, we've had clubs and stuff in stores. Nothing of that sort of lavish level.
I didn't know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
We were just measured up and then sent on our way. So, but if you look on the documentary, The Director from the Jedi, you actually see the audition on there.
Yeah.
So I did that. They phoned me up. It says, could you be in Pinewood Studios for a specific date in January?
Yeah.
I got there. My suit wasn't there.
Right.
Michael Kaplan was there. He was the costume director.
Yeah.
I did my hair, made sure I got the right hair, and what he wanted me to have, one beard or whatever.
Yeah.
Told me to shave it off, then gave me a moustache. One of those things.
Yeah.
So we didn't know it was going to be a casino. It was only when we were on set that we realised. They won't tell us anything. But when we got on set, the assistant director to him, he was a London guy.
Yeah.
Sadly, has died.
Right.
Recently, he said, right, you're all casino goers, arms dealers, drug dealers, sleazy people, and you're looking at people with disgust because you think they're lower than you. And Finn's going to go around with Rose, who's a new character.
Yeah.
And you've got to look at them as horrible people, And that's how we found out. We didn't know it was going to be called Canto Bight.
No.
the music that you hear as the theme music was more of a sleazy, jazzy kind of. It had a different kind of tone. Different kind of tone to the movie.
Yeah.
They made it into like a funny, clowny thing in the movie, but
Yeah.
it would. I suppose it would have been better with the. It was an Ethiopian jazz singer called Mulatto Astaki.
Okay.
The song they used was called Yukumo Soup. And they used that, and it really worked.
Interesting, yeah. So when you saw the set, that's one of the sets that people really rave about. Is it was a beautiful set.
For a starters, it was in the 007 stage.
Right.
And I'm a huge Bond fan.
Gotcha.
So I'm looking. I went to Pinewood as a courier.
Right.
Back in 2001.
Yeah.
When they did No Time. Any other day.
Yeah.
I took the wrong turn and ended up in the special effects department.
Nice. Good place to be.
Yeah, especially with all the Aston Martins.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a deep honour to work where they did all the James Bond films.
Yeah.
So I was happy.
Yeah.
I'm in a. Would you like to follow me on Twitter? I am literally in a. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
And then when I get in there and there's this huge set, and I mean huge, it's the size of this football pitch.
Yeah.
And it's probably higher than it. Just fantastic. And I'm sat there going, I'm here. I'm actually here.
Yeah.
Well.
How long till you kind of not get your wits? That's not the right phrase. But how long till you kind of go, right? Okay, I'm a character. This is the world I live in. I'm used to this, and you're ready to rock. Take a little bit of adjusting.
About an hour or two.
Yeah.
It didn't help when I looked over my shoulder and there's Mark Hamill and talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And I just come back from the loo. So when I come back, I wanted to do something with a Joker with him because he does the Joker voice with Kevin Conroy in Batman, and I couldn't. All I could say was, "Hi." You idiot.
And when you saw the final film, it's a key sequence in Last Jedi.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I kind of had an inkling that I was going to be in it.
Yeah.
Because in early 2017 they had the preview.
Yeah.
You know, where they did the bogey shot. And I was in the bogey shot. I thought, is that going to be in the movie or not? And I'd completely forgotten about the slow and low scene, you know, where he comes in.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that because I didn't know where the camera was.
Right. It's probably a good thing in a way.
Yeah, it was. But it looks like, in the actual final thing, it looks like I'm looking right at the camera, but I'm not.
No.
I can't see the camera.
No.
I don't know where the hell it is.
Yeah.
And the guy next to me was looking at me and went,
yeah.
I went,
yeah. So as a fan as well, a special experience.
I've been a fan since 77.
Yeah.
To me, it was a dream come true.
Yeah.
And I'd love to do it again if I could.
Absolutely. And now you get to do events like this. What have you made of Fan Fun Day?
It's always came to one last year as a guest, as a normal punter. I loved every minute of it. I said to Neil and Paul, if you ever need anybody for a last minute replacement, just give me a ring.
Yeah.
And this is what they did today.
Yeah.
And when I saw that up there, I thought, I don't believe it. Wow, you know.
Additional little bonus that you never expected.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for sharing your story with us.
No problem at all.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.